everybody, and welcome au complexe récréatif Gatbois, Sylvio Mantha. The games today, Montreal Mission against Eastern Ontario Capital. Welcome to the beautiful city of Montreal for this fourth game today at the Montreal Hub. Great matchup coming up. Mission that won at 3 seconds left in the game, or a little bit early on, against Atlantic Attack. And Eastern Ontario always looking for their first win of this season. So we're going to have a good matchup. Anxious to see the outcome. With me, I got Cassandra. Hi, Cassandra. How's it going?
Very good yourself, Louis.
Very good. So we had a great game just before this one. Revolution against Atlantic Attack.
A lot of history that we see on the ice here with the Montreal team. A lot of veteran players that are on the ice, but also behind the bench, which should be an exciting game here for Montreal. So we're going to go to an archive here of 1985, talking about Ringette in just a couple of seconds here. Talking about the history of our sport.
Asked me to come and cover Ringette. I had the same question everybody else had. What is Ringette?
I don't know. Do you know what Ringette is?
I really don't know.
I guess something to do with a ball. I don't know. Hey, what do you think? Girls play it?
It's girls hockey. That's what it is.
Isn't it?
But the process of moving the ring down the ice is what makes the game of Ringette different. You know, in hockey, they have an offside where a player cannot cross the blue line before the puck. Well, in Ringette, that's out. No player in Ringette may carry the puck across any line. One of the more interesting stories at these championships is about number 2, 17-year-old Brita Lind of Saskatchewan. Through the skills obtained in Ringette, she is looking at a possible scholarship to a university.
Well, I have a chance to go to Harvard, to play hockey. The coach phoned me, said that I went first on his recruitment list. And as soon as they heard Canadian and that I once played hockey, they just think that, Wayne Gretzky or something.
One of the big problems in Ringette, we've talked to some of the officials, they'd like to speed up the game. And in order to do that, they may have to go to a shot clock. And we asked Marnie Gutfredson how much this would affect Manitoba's game.
Generally, it will affect the game of Ringette. It'll make it a much faster game. It'll change Manitoba's style, because I know our style does deal with a lot of ring ragging. I think it would be better generally for the game of Ringette. It would speed the game up, and we would just have to learn how to change our style.
Here we see Betty Shields, president of Ringette Canada, present the Jean Sauvé Cup to the Manitoba champions, the girls from Winnipeg. And as we said, 4 years, 4 times out of 5 years is not bad in any sport. Right back at it in the fall, all winding up with their national championships next year in Regina, Saskatchewan. So from Dollard, Des Ormeaux, back to Sports Weekend Control in Toronto.
So looking back at those archives, and we've come a long way in the sport of Ringette, just in terms of rules and equipment and even style. It's not the same anymore, eh?
I love those haircuts.
Yeah, it has come a long way. The sport was invented in 1963 by Sam Jackson, North Bay, Ontario, and wow, what a pleasure it has been to see the sport evolve throughout the years, and seeing now the players that we've seen in some of these videos and now becoming coaches and teaching the younger generation to come to learn this game and having fun with it, so especially. Exactly.
Well, we've got the Mission. That's one of the teams that I could say has the largest variety of ages. We can pass from our rookie players that are 18 years old. One of the oldest players of the circuit, Julie Blanchette, that I think won 2 years ago, one of MVP or something like that, right?
Yeah, yep.
So it's awesome.
And Montreal, the reigning champs from the 2024-2025 championships last year, looking to continue this win there going on for the future championships getting held later this season.
Yes.
And we have Eastern Ontario here on the right, formerly known as Nepean Ravens from the Ottawa region, making a new fresh start, new jerseys, new team name, new look, and again looking for their first win this weekend and this season.
Yep.
So the teams right now are regrouping to start up the game. We have 4 quarters in Ringette, 4 quarters of 13 minutes. In between 2 quarters, we have a 15-minute break where the ice is resurfaced and cleaned up. So it's a nice fresh ice for the teams to play on.
Okay.
So lots of fans here today in the stands. We have young kids, family and friends coming from Ontario and even New Brunswick to cheer on their favorite teams. And you see even some of the local fans here with their jerseys cheering on probably the fan favorite right now, Montreal. And everyone will rise now for the national anthem of Canada. So we want to welcome all of our international viewers with our partnership of All Women Sports Network. Welcome to this fantastic matchup in this Ringette game, Montreal Mission in black versus the Eastern Ontario in beige.
So we're going with Eastern Ontario in beige and Montreal in black. In goal for the Mission, the rookie goaltender, Annabelle Sylvestre. And for Eastern Ontario, it'll be number 1, I think. I'm sorry. I think it's Gagné. We'll see. Stay tuned. Number 17, hard shot. First save by Sylvestre. Eastern Ontario back with the ring. Passes right in the slot. Going back to number 14. Taking our time. Leaving behind her. Eastern Ontario, nice picture here soon in the game. You can hear a nice low save by Sylvestre.
Getting that shot clock resetted there. Kind of like in basketball, they need to take 30 seconds to make a play. And if not, they need to reset that clock by either shooting at the goaltender or hitting the goalpost. Oh, and a quick, sneaky goal on the right side there of the goaltender from Emily Brûlé, number 91 in Montreal. Brûlé, who will be part of the Team Canada this year, senior team in Finland this year. So it's going to be happening on between the 3rd and 9th of November in Finland.
So we can see here we're going really hard in the triangle, and nice little shot. Goalie had a hard time to see that shot, and it's already 1-0 for Mission.
Oh, and there's already a goaltender change here going on for the Eastern Ontario team. Unsure what's going on there.
Well,
most likely there might have been a possible equipment issue, maybe, I think.
Yeah, maybe.
It seemed like she was tying up her pads there before.
So Pulisic in goal.
So that, yeah.
So 1-0 with a goalie change.
So in Ringette, we start off with a free pass in those circles that we see there. We call them Sorry, I'm losing my words here. Face-off circles. There you go. So there's a face-off circle with where they have a line and they have 5 seconds to make a pass to their teammates, and they cannot cross the line or come out of that circle until that pass is made.
So when Ontario loses the ring, we're going back the other side. The number 12. Back to Blanchard. Along the ramp here. Long pass. Oh, wow. What a pass.
Fantastic one-timer.
That was wild goal. Unbelievable. So the goal has been scored by number 91.
Her second goal of this evening already.
That was such a long pass. The goalie had no time to go from post to post, and awesome play by Rive Sud, Mission.
And the timing too, the one-timer is such a timing to get that ring at the right moment to shoot it right into the net while still spearing it.
The refs for this game are Alex Haynes and Vincent Moissa. And on the shot clock, Marjorie Legros.
So the shot clock here, we mentioned Marjorie Legros from the officiator's box here. So when she knows to press the button, she'll look up for the referees, either signaling with a hand gesture, like a 1 in the air making circles, or she will judge as well the change of possessions or the shots on net or on the goaltender in order to reset that clock. There seems to be discussions here between the referees.
Risbud on the face-off circle. Ontario is going to try to bounce back quickly. Back to number 23, Manson. Ontario with the ring. Nice pressure. Oh, what a shot!
Shot from Eastern Ontario off the point there. Way to capitalize on that opening up on top of the triangle there. Open space, but just enough to hide the goaltender to sneak one past the right shoulder.
It's such a hard shot. It's
the precision, too.
The precision, top net, and Sylvester, even if it was on our glove side, couldn't even move on this play. So we can see that even if Eastern Ontario is having maybe a hard beginning in this season, even with the girls' score, I mean, they're all happy and everybody's rooting for each other. It's really, really fun to see.
Absolutely. You saw the energy and how pumped she was after scoring that goal.
Exactly.
Hopefully that will give them the energy and the momentum to keep scoring some more here in this game.
We saw what happened in our previous game for Rive Sud. Rive Sud was trailing 2-0, and I mean, they bounced back quickly. So
yeah, and we mentioned it earlier as well. Ringette is a fast-paced sport, and the goals can go very fast as well and can be high scores, and it's not often that we stay in those 2-1 type leads.
Ontario back with the ring. Risbud intercepted by Lessal. Going back to Blanchette. Blanchette, nice pass. Oh, we're going for the one-timer, but didn't dab the ring.
Blanchette, a veteran player playing for Montreal, and who will also be the head coach of Team Canada Senior heading to Finland in November.
In the back, nice pad save. They're going back with Nagy. Nagy, number 9, one of the rookies.
Eastern Ontario wants to capitalize on those free I'm having trouble with my R's tonight.
It's okay, it's okay.
With those free rings bouncing off their goaltender.
Lanouette in the front of the net. Back to number 68, Tanguy, the other player from Quebec. Ontario is going back the other way. 9 minutes, 20 seconds left in this opening period.
Oh, looking for a breakaway pass there.
Oh, left all alone in the slot. Great save by Sylvester that was able to get back on her skates.
Yeah, great mismatch by Eastern Ontario to get that 2-on-1 shot on net. Wasn't quite captured and speared, but no, the play was there, and that's what's important.
Sylvester is one of the rare goalies that has her glove on the right side. So sometimes a lot of players, you know, they know what side. Sometimes blocker sides are easier to put in, but she goes opposite to the. Oh, what a shot here! What a save by number 30 there, Pilisek. That's definitely replay save. Great glove save.
And you heard the goaltender tapping the stick on the ice, signaling to her teammate Blanchard, who took a shot after hearing that sound off, indicating there's less time on the shot clock. So she needs to get it shot on net in order to reset it.
Back to Ontario.
Great pressure from Montreal, pushing the player to the NE3 end line so the wingers can try to forecheck them once outside that zone. So just a quick Ringette 101 here. That little red line you see above those face-off circles, that is called the NE3 end line. So any 3 players from each team may enter that zone only.
Back to number 9, Cooper. Misses the pass. Race to the ring. Brûlé, who has the 2 goals up to now.
Oh, she can't play it because it touched on both sides of the blue line.
Exactly.
Oh, but it seemed like it will be called Montreal ring. So the violation here that's probably called is because the player touched the ring on both sides of the blue line. And it's super important that it has to touch another player before you can actually play the ring.
So we're going back at the face-off circle. Mission. Back to number 10, Blanchard. Wrong pass, back to Blanchard.
Nice hard passes between the players here.
Blanchard with the ring, hard shot, misses the net by a few inches. Going back, 8 seconds on the shot clock. Brûlé with going for the hat trick, but nice save from Pelisek. Intercepted by Eastern Ontario in beige. Ontario. Nice play here by Perrault. Perrault looking for the options. Drops back. 14 seconds left on the shot clock. Missed pass in the middle of the ice. Taken back by number 9. Attacking the net. Going around Sylvestre. 4 seconds on the shot clock. We missed the reset, so we gave back to the goalie.
And she favors her blocker side to toss back that ring to her teammates there.
2-1 the score after...
Nice pass from Julie. No, that's not Julie, sorry. That's Blanchard.
Yeah. Pass to the slot to number 79, Ophélie Vivier, one of the rookies. Hard shot by Vivier. Vivier, that's one of the tallest players in the circuit. Intercepted by Ontario in the middle of the ice to Perrault. Perrault looking. Long pass in front of their bench. Battle for the ring taken by Moreau. Moreau picking up speed. Always 2-1 the score here at Arena. Sylvio Mantha. Passes to Lessard. Lessard looking for Blanchette. Blanchette, captain of the mission. Blanchette looking at her options. Passes through the crease. Nice battle from Eastern Ontario here with the ring. Going back the other way. Eastern Ontario taking their time, coming back.
You can see here a different style of forechecking here by Montreal. More of a hybrid system where they put one player on and the other one falls back center. And when it comes to their side, that's when they attack at 2 together.
Ontario with the ring deep in mission zone, taking their time here. We've got full changes. Leaving back pressure. Ontario.
And you see how the centerman and the defenseman, good communication there to put the pressure on the ring carrier, but the centerman takes the place of the defenseman in order to compensate for that gap right there.
So the player from Ontario passed in the crease, so can't touch the ring for 5 seconds. So we went the other way with Montreal. Moreau, long pass, was looking for Blanchette on the play. Blanchette gets off. Circling. Ontario with the ring. Nice transition play here. Oh, nice play. Good player. Oh, wow. Nice shot, and even a nicest save by Annabelle Sylvestre that took out the glove on the last second. Passing the ring. Oh, another.
Fantastic glove save. Way to read the play there by Sylvestre. But Eastern Ontario really gaining this momentum here. Yeah. Shooting on net, not being relentless, really.
And it's a hard saves there. Nagy with the ring, here. Taking their time, going around.
Great defending by Eastern Ontario, and get back that ring.
in the middle of the ice. Ontario going back, 2-on-1. Nice play, giving back to Sylvestre. Sylvestre passes in the corner.
Montreal,
to the middle
really,
of the ice.
They're really favoring that center exit to have the most options possible. They want to stay away with that ring from the boards, so like that they don't get squeezed in by Eastern Ontario.
Ontario, they're pinching deep. Perrault pivoting, looking. Sylvester that's throwing herself
great.
like a...
And she still comes out with the ring.
Oh, yeah.
Fantastic job.
Excellent individual work here. Back to Cooper. Back pass by Cooper. We love them. Another back pass. Oh, we miss. It was an awesome play.
So that will go out of bounds for goaltender to put back the ring in with a free pass. So they have 5 seconds to make a pass to their teammates. That's why you'll see the referee signaling a hand gesture right by the net.
Ontario keeps up this pace. I mean, we're going to have an awesome game. I'm seeing no advantage on either side up until now. Slight advantage on Ontario's side even.
Fantastic passing from Ontario there with that last play, the back passing, and the quickness of those passes to destabilize the triangle defense of Montreal.
Sylvester, a rookie goalie that's really doing excellent work up until now. 6 seconds on the shot clock. Hard shot, low. Misses the net. 1 second on the shot clock, and they're just going to go back to Sylvester.
So it'll be a shot clock violation, and the ring will then go to the opponent who was not in possession of the ring.
Zoe Nagy.
Oh, and luckily for the goaltenders, there's a nice blue line around the crease there. That signals that no player other than the goaltender or the acting goaltender may enter that zone. So a lucky break here for Eastern Ontario, not having to rush back to that ring that was coming close to the goal line. Eastern Ontario coming in, crashing the net, make a quick shot, and a nice save by Sylvestre, staying square, looking for that pass, but unfortunately ran out of time as the 5 second delay runs out and becomes Eastern Ontario ring. I think they're doing a fantastic job, Eastern Ontario.
Really,
they're really using that momentum to their advantage.
It's always hard for teams to, you look at Ontario, no wins. How do you get into this game? Are you going to be like, oh, it's going to be easy, everything's going to be good? Sometimes these teams, they're not expecting nothing, and Ontario's coming out like a lion out of a cage in this game early on. And it's great for their confidence for Ontario, too. They can see that they can play against some of the best teams. I mean, they're there. They
can definitely build on that. And playing a team who are ex-champs from last year, I mean, Montreal Mission came out strong last year, winning the national championship. It's no easy task to play against them. So kudos to Eastern Ontario to keeping this game only 2-1 with 1 minute left to go in the third period. In the first period, sorry.
That's hard. We're going to have a penalty against Ontario, I believe.
And here comes a replay. So we want to be careful with the arm gestures. Hadn't her arm been a little bit closer and the contact been close the entire time of the movement, in this case it would have been a penalty, but because we had that motion, we were far off from the ring carrier and pushing off, that's when it becomes a penalty. And of course we want to make sure the safety of all players, so we try to refrain from those kind of actions.
Mission on the power play for this last minute of play in the first period. On pass from Lanouette, looking for Tanguay. Tanguay with the ring. Tanguay taking her time, shot through the traffic. Nice save from the goalie. That was her position was beautiful.
Once again, both goaltenders staying pretty square to the shots and following the plays very closely. This will keep Eastern Ontario into the game despite their penalty kill here.
So at the face-off circle, Nagy with the ring, gives back to Lanouette. Lanouette, number 25, back to Nagy. Nagy crashing the net. Going around, 34 seconds left in this period. Nagy going through the circle, shot on the backhand. Great save by Bilasek. Back to number 68, Tanguy. Nice pad save once again. Pelisic, that's goalie. Really, really big saves.
Eastern Ontario is going to want to keep that triangle nice and tight and not give any space to Montreal into that center.
Back to number 91, Brûlé, that has the 2 goals in this game. Blanchard.
Oh, Brûlé looking for a hat trick here again on the corner pass.
And first period is finished. I'm going to tell you something. I'm really surprised how Eastern Ontario came out of the gates for this one, because quickly in the period it was already 2-0 for Mission, and I didn't know what to expect, but really, I'm really
and way to bounce back, and you mentioned it earlier, that the energy after that goal, how excited they were, and just to boost the team to say, like, hey, we can do this, and let's keep moving forward and keep gaining those advantages and gaining those ring possessions and being first on the ring and keep fighting. The game is not over until it's over. So here are a couple of replays. The first goal here from Émilie Brûlé off the corner, one-timer shot. Very difficult thing to do here in Ringette, to spear and to shoot in the net. And here, beautiful goal, Eastern Ontario going top shelf. You saw the energy right here. And here comes, I believe, the shot from Blanchard. Powerful shot. She will be also in the Team Canada senior team coming up for the World Championship in Finland.
Huge saves here from the goalie of the Mission there. And we've got great performances on both sides from the goaltenders. And like we were saying in the game a little bit earlier on today, for people that are just joining us or are discovering this beautiful sport, it's often, you see often high-score games in Ringette. You don't have to be surprised that games finish 7-5 or 9-6. It's normal. It's very, very rare you're going to see a Ringette game finishing 1-0. So the goalies in this game and in the game against Rive-Sud were absolutely tremendous for low-scoring games up until now. When you see low-scoring games in Ringette, usually it's the goalies that are standing on their heads.
It's a big defensive game.
So we're going back to the game here, Ontario. Number 17 crashing the net. Oh, nice. Another glove save by Sylvestre. Number 17 in the back of the net. Kelly.
Ontario still serving a penalty here, looking for a quick change-up.
Kelly with the back pass. Back to Ontario, number 8. Perrault taking her time. Trying to grab some speed.
And she will also be in Team Canada. I don't think I've mentioned it earlier, but playing for Team Canada U21, the junior team for the upcoming World Championship.
Perrault misses the net, so the 30 seconds is out. We're going to go back to the goalie for the Mission. Nice little soft pass to Blanchette. Blanchette, the captain. Back in the zone. Oh, what a play here to Vivier. Was coming in a little bit too...
The speed entering into the zone and the quickness of that pass. That spear moment would have been an incredible shot.
I think the ring came up just a little bit on her stick. But great speed here from Vivier and great passing. Vivier again with the ring. He passed in the circle, so it's going to go back to the goalie.
So it would be a crease violation. Montreal entering the goaltender crease. Therefore, the ring goes back to Eastern Ontario.
Back to number 14. Back to number 30, the goalie Pelisic.
Nice cross-ice pass here to open up the play.
Back to number 14. We got a stick in the middle of the ice here. We can't touch it.
A little advantage for Montreal there with that stick.
Going back, 3 seconds on the shot clock. We won't have time to shoot for Ontario, so it'll go back to Sylvestre. 10:59 in this second period.
And this time the free pass will be from the face-off circle here. Once again, the player has 5 seconds to put to put the ring back in play and stay within that half circle at all times without anyone entering as well. Only one person at a time may enter that face-off circle.
On the face-off circle. We're going back. To Lanouette. Brittany Lanouette. Back to Tanguy. Oh, nice defensive play from the player here. Nagy with the ring. looking at her options, trying to crash the net, taking her time, going around. Nagy with the ring, 9 seconds on the shot clock, gonna have to shoot soon. Nagy taking her time, looking at her options.
Beautiful shot.
From far away.
And the team was ready too for that rebound.
Yeah, exactly.
You never know, you want to capitalize on those moments. And once again, key goals that you can get and when tighter, closer games like this.
There's a lot of, we passed, we got a breakaway here. Number 11 shoots
Beautiful.
Right between the legs of Sylvestre and Maya Howard that capitalized.
And we're all tied up right now, 2-2. Montreal Mission and Eastern Ontario getting their second goal here. And here comes
we got a beautiful pass here to Maya Howard.
And wow, what a beautiful pass. Defensive team from Montreal got caught up and wasn't expecting her to be all alone, but sneaky goal between the legs, it seems, and new game for Eastern Ontario.
2-2. So we're going back on the ice with the Mission. The number 10 passing back to Viola at Brûlé. Brûlé that has the 2 goals in this game. Brûlé.
Beautiful pass again.
Looking for Blanchard, going back to Eastern Ontario. Move it or lose it, and we're going to go back with the Mission.
So for those of you just tuning in, we have Montreal Mission in black against the Eastern Ontario Capitals here in beige, playing against each other. And the game's all tied up, 2-2. Great matchup so far, and looking forward to more action.
Yes. The face-off circle, Trudel giving back to Aubin. Trudel. We've got 3 players that are named Trudel in the Mission. We've got 1 goalie and 2 players. So.
Oh, goodness.
Yep.
You want to make sure to get the first name in there as well, eh?
Yeah, that's it, exactly. Number 6 of Eastern Ontario loses the ring, going back to Blanchard. Blanchard crashing towards the net. Nice pass, was looking for Viola here. Giving back to number 91, Brûlé, in the slot.
Eastern Ontario is going to want to cut those cross triangle passes as much as possible because those passes are hard for Montreal. And when they spear that ring, the shot is going to go.
Well, penalty on the play here. We got Brûlé looking for a hat trick, going on a short side of the goalie, Tolasek. And we missed the net from a few inches here. So we got fish legs going on the ice. 2-2, the score after a period and a half here at Arena Sylvio Mantha in beautiful Montreal, Quebec. Vivier, that has one of the hardest shots I saw in a lot of players in the U19 AA. So I'm anxious to see her adapt. What a shot by Blanchet here.
Short side, off the shoulder, right-hand shoulder of goaltender of Eastern Ontario.
What a shot. Like we say in French, exactly where grandma puts the cookies.
And beautiful pass, too. And a way to look for that gap right in the top
what a
left.
Shot.
Beautiful shot.
And it's not even if the goalie moved too quickly. I mean, it was just
yeah, and you don't want to give that much space to Julie Blanchette either. She will capitalize, and she will not hesitate a second when she sees that opening. And when she does, most of the time it will go in.
Julie Blanchette, that's as good as a shooter than a passer. When they came back from the New Brunswick hub, she had 1 goal and 9 assists.
Incredible.
So she's good on both sides. I mean,
absolutely, defensively, offensively, she has the IQ, and it's a good reason why she's still playing for Montreal and becoming head coach of Team Canada.
Exactly. Oh, what a great save there by Sylvestre that keeps the team.
And that'll be a crease violation here, so that's White's goaltender ring.
So we're going back. Blanchette looking through the pass. Back to Vivier. Was looking for Vivier.
And it's been tipped off here. Usually it would be a 2-line pass, but because the other team had tipped it off, it becomes legal to play.
We're going back. Number 14. Nice save. Low on the ice.
So I want to give a quick shout out to our sponsors here today. Thank you to the Government of Canada, Gatorade, Sportsplay, Athena Ringette, and all our team sponsors, as well as ISI live broadcasts for preparing this beautiful show for us tonight for you and all the viewers around the world and the viewers here with us also in the arena.
There's a lot of work behind all of this. And
absolutely. And a fantastic job they've been doing.
Yeah, very impressive to see. So going back to number 11, to Cooper. 15 seconds on the shot clock. We're going to the short side of Sylvestre. Taken back by number 9, Cooper. Cooper leaves back. We're skating well here on the Eastern Ontario side. 19 seconds on the shot clock. Back pass to number 9, Cooper. 5-on-5. 7 minutes, 18 seconds left in this second period.
Beautiful triangle by Montreal, staying nice and tight, making sure no one comes in the center. That's where the zone is most dangerous to score goals.
Giving no option there to Eastern Ontario.
But nice patience by Eastern Ontario, looking for the perfect play. Again, you don't want to wait too long for the perfect play. You want to capitalize and try the different zones to shoot it and surprise the goaltender.
Back in the corner of the net. We're going to have a penalty here against, I believe, Eastern Ontario for holding. So one of the things that Ontario is going to have to do, because they got an awesome momentum up until now, but penalties can absolutely kill them. So
absolutely.
I think one of their keys will be to stay out of the penalty box, because the mission with all these players, forwards, you never know what's going to happen.
And because the penalty was called in their defensive zone of Montreal, they get an advantage zone, so it goes back to their offense for the free pass.
We're looking for Brûlé. Brûlé, 2 goals in this game. Long pass to number 10, Blanchard. Blanchard, hard shot, nice pad save.
And it seemed to just missed the net for the reset there. You don't want to leave Brûlé all by herself in the corner, but the defender, she learned quickly.
So
she knew Brûlé was there, and she stayed back, being prepared to cut that pass when needed.
Back to the goalie, Belisek.
Nice breakout.
Long race to the ring. Caught by number 72. Going the other way. Brûlé. Looking at options. Nice little soft pass back to Brûlé. Brûlé was looking for the player in the corner there, but the ring got deviated a bit. Back to Viola. Viola, number 3, through the legs of the defense.
She was tempted to go get that ring in the crease, but again, the rules, you cannot enter that zone. Only the goaltender or acting goaltender may be in that zone to play the ring.
Back to one of the Trudel. Back to number 10.
Waiting for her line mates to make a quick line change for some fresh legs.
Skip with the ring. Back to Blanchette. Blanchette is looking for LaSalle. Going back the other way. Eastern Ontario with the ring. Trying to close the gap there before the end of the second period. Always a 3-2. So we didn't generate much up until now on the power play for the mission. So good news for Eastern Ontario. The penalty that's ending in a few seconds. We're going to play at 5 against 5.
That fumbling ring there, making it difficult to spear. And now it's going to be Montreal ring being second to spear inside, giving them the advantage for the free pass. So when the ring is bounced like that, it's really tough to spear, honestly. So most of the time they're going to try to kick it or tap it. But really what you want to go for is the spear. That's where you're most solid to protect that ring.
At the face-off circle, LaSalle back to Blanchette. Blanchette back to LaSalle. LaSalle, nice little soft pass to Duquette. Duquette back pass. Going back to Blanchette, the captain. Blanchette looking at her options. It's been... pass has been cut by Ontario.
Again, you see it here. They're second in to spear the ring, which gives them once again the advantage for Montreal. And Eastern Ontario is going to want to be careful here. They're getting stick checked very often, and they seem to be not expecting it. So general rule of thumb, you want to be as solid as possible, and you want to be skating hard as you can out of your defensive zone to get that breakout into the neutral zone.
Back to number 25, back to Nagy. Nagy crashing the net, trying to find back to number 25, back to Nagy. Nagy always with the ring, 10 seconds on the shot. A hard collision there. Two players that are falling. Get back up, Lanouette.
The players seem okay, thankfully.
Going back, Eastern Ontario, going back the other way. Coming in quickly, shot wide on Sylvester's left side. Doggo with the ring. Leaves back, Eastern Ontario always in possession. Nice pass here. Been intercepted by hopefully Vivier. Camille Trudel, sorry. One of the Trudels by number 9. Long pass, deep in the zone to Lanouette. Lanouette leaves back to number 68, Tanguay. Tanguay's taking her time there. We've got changes. Blanchard, always dangerous on the ice. 7 seconds left on the shot clock. Blanchard taking her time. Shot.
Beautiful save.
Oh, the goalie's looking for this one.
She's going to want to hold on to that one,
exactly.
And I have to say, the rookies from Montreal Mission, what an amazing gameplay they've been having so far, making very beautiful passes, staying composed, not panicking. That's what you look for in a rookie. Despite coming from, the U19 age and moving on to the big leagues, it's quite an adjustment, but they're fitting in really well with Montreal.
Back to Brûlé. Brûlé, long pass. Back pass. Oh, yes. No goal.
Oh, it'll be...
Passed in the crease.
Yeah. So crease interference there, making the goal disallowed. Tough break from Montreal, but a good one for Eastern Ontario to stay in the game.
Exactly. It's always 3-2. 2 minutes, 39 seconds left.
Oh, lucky bounce off the Blanchard skate there. Way to capitalize and be first on the ring. Eastern Ontario with the ring, circulating behind the net. Pass at the top of the zone. Looking for the cross-ice pass, not quite spearing it. Montreal defending very well here in the triangle, not giving any space in that center ice. Seguin. Down the center. Brûlé. Looking for that space. Back pass, controlling the ring, taking their time with 15 seconds left to go in the shot clock. Quick release by Blanchard, but it's just going to be tipped off by the goaltender and hit the net. All right, so we're going to head back to that replay where the goal was disallowed. And as you can see here, there was an entering of the skate into the goaltender crease before the goal was in. So therefore, it was disallowed for Montreal, unfortunately. Blanchette. Just getting stick check there, getting outside the zone of any 3 in. Down the corner. Blanchette still with the ring. Passes to her line mate. Taking her time here to set up. Again, looking for that short side goal with Blanchette. She gets the reset and takes control of the ring to settle down again. Beautiful backhand pass all across the ice, going through those 3 players. Montreal still with the ring. 10 seconds to go on the shot clock. You can hear the goaltender tapping the ice to signal her teammates that they must reset. And looking for the one-timer and doesn't quite spear and tries to tap it in. But unfortunately, it will be a goaltender being able to pass it back. Eastern Ontario making a breakout here in the center ice, looking for that pass onto the open space. Unable to spear it, putting a lot of pressure with 40 seconds left to go in this period. You can hear the goaltender once again tap in the ice with 5 seconds left to go in the shot clock. Montreal breaking out in the neutral zone, can't quite spear it. So Ontario's going to try to capitalize. And okay, and that one, she touched both sides, but it'll be cleared to play. goaltender giving a far pass outside the NE3 end zone, trying to give some momentum to her team to break out into the offensive zone and maybe get a quick goal before the end of the period here. 5 seconds left to go. Lanuette trying to coming in, but defending really well for Ontario. And that will be the buzzer for the end of the second quarter. So a friendly reminder here, in the NRL, we do have 4 quarters of 13 minutes. After 2 quarters, it is 15-minute break with the Zamboni coming to clean up the snow here and making a fresh, clean surface to play on in the next 2 quarters to come up. So the teams are going to regroup now in the locker rooms. Eastern Ontario is going to want to try to find a way to get back on the scoreboard to tie things up. And Montreal is going to try to regroup as well to make sure to secure that lead and maybe get some more goals to secure it even more. As you can see, the coaching staff in Montreal here all regrouped together. What a fantastic coaching staff. You have Claudia Jeté, Stéphanie Séguin, and Cassie Chim, all former players of the Montreal Mission, and a lot of them who are going to be as well part of the coaching staff in Team Canada Senior. So here comes some of the replays of the first half here. Beautiful pass from Perreault, who will also be at Team Canada for the junior team. The breakout, and I believe this will be the cross ice. Yes, beautiful, and doesn't quite make it to the net, but you know, you can see they capitalized. And the breakaway pass here to give the tying goal for Eastern Ontario and give them new momentum into this game. Brûlé looking for her hat trick here, doesn't quite get it. And Blanchette, short side. What precision of a shot there. You can't give her too much space or she will capitalize. And great save and goaltending by young goaltender Sylvestre, doing a great job for Montreal here. And even the goaltender of Eastern Ontario doing a good job trying to keep the team here in the game here. So here comes Louis.
Bonjour, nous sommes ici avec le numéro 9, Zoé Nagy, et le numéro 79, Ophélie Vivier du Mission de Montréal. Bonjour les filles.
Salut.
Est-ce que vous pouvez me passer à travers votre premier moitié de match jusqu'à maintenant?
Vas-y. Ben, à date, je trouve qu'on a beaucoup de vitesse. Notre triangle est très solide. On crée beaucoup d'opportunités à l'attaque. Puis on va continuer d'en créer.
Zoé?
Ben, je dirais la même affaire qu'Ophélie. On a beaucoup d'opportunités. Il faut juste continuer à essayer de les mettre dedans le plus possible. Mais sinon, je pense que ça va bien.
Les filles, vous êtes 2 des 4 nouvelles recrues dans l'équipe cette année. Comment se passe la transition jusqu'à maintenant, cadette 2A, Ligue nationale?
À date, ça va super bien. Je dirais qu'on est vraiment bien accueillis. Puis on a beaucoup de conseils. Alors, on peut mieux s'adapter en ayant des conseils.
Oui, c'est sûr que la vitesse, le gabarit des joueurs, ça change vraiment beaucoup. Il faut qu'on s'adapte, mais je pense que comme le fille a dit, on s'habitue vraiment bien. Puis les filles de notre équipe, ils nous acceptent vraiment bien et ils nous donnent beaucoup de conseils.
Les filles, vous faites partie de l'équipe championne du Canadien l'année passée. Vous autres, comme jeunes recrues, qu'est-ce que vous pensez que vous les amener à cette équipe pour gagner le titre encore une fois cette année?
Peut-être des nouveaux points de vue, je dirais. On arrive, on a beaucoup de conseils, mais des fois aussi, on peut apporter des nouvelles choses, je crois. Fait que c'est ça.
Ouais, ben je suis vraiment d'accord. Puis je pense qu'on peut apporter un peu notre style de jeu différent aussi.
Votre énergie.
Notre énergie un peu plus bubbly puis funny. Ouais. Fait que je pense que ça peut amener une bonne ambiance.
Ouais. Bon, ben merci les filles et bonne fin de saison.
Merci.
Back to you.
All right, so great interview here with the rookies of Montreal Mission. Thank you, Louis. We're going to head out for a quick commercial break here as we regroup.
They're just superhumans, and they come from a humble background.
Seeing my sisters make big teams, it made me realize even though we're from this little province, you can make your dreams come true if you work hard.
They just love the game so much.
8 seconds remaining. Snowden with a shot.
This past season, the 2 of them scored 97 and 96 points each. That's in 24 games.
My earliest memory of Ringette is my dad making an outdoor rink in the backyard.
Our older sisters did not go easy on us. There was no mercy in our family.
She knows what I'm capable of. I know what she's capable of.
So they've always been really close. Moncton sisters ready to take on Ringette World.
All right, in.
This is the game we came here to play, guys.
They said that if she got another concussion, she'd never be able to play Ringette again.
Oh, nice, Britt.
I'm always scared that they're gonna get hurt.
When we first started the Atlantic Attack, we were at the bottom of the barrel. Now we can actually compete.
People sacrifice a lot for the sport.
I am just realizing now everything that they had to go through in order for us to just play a simple game.
I love you!
It's always been about togetherness.
You said it once and you said it before, them Snowdens are not too bad Ringette players.
All very, very good players. All spend a lot of time at the rink. I know that these younger girls have spent a lot of time watching their older sisters play, and it's fun to watch them in a very nice family.
All right, welcome back, everyone, and international viewers, with our partnership of All Women's Sports Network. A big thank you for this beautiful organization with ISI Live broadcast here, allowing this beautiful sport to be broadcasted around the world and to show the amazing talent of these athletes happening today. So right now we have Montreal Mission against the Eastern Ontario team. Montreal Mission in black, Eastern Ontario in gold. Montreal leading 3-2 after 2 quarters at this time, while the Zamboni is cleaning up the ice and getting it ready for the next 2 quarters coming up. So we have a couple of replays here going on, and some of the penalties as well that were called. We want to be careful with the discipline here. You don't want to lose that momentum, as Louis had mentioned earlier. And welcome back, Louis, from that interview.
Thank you. So a great game up until now. Really, if we're lucky, we're going to have Rachel Pelisic an interview at the end of the game. The coach has told me that she will be available depending of the outcome.
Yeah, absolutely. And they're looking here for their first win on Eastern Ontario, so they're going to try to work hard and regroup this period. All right, we're going to go for a quick commercial here, and we'll talk to you guys soon.
Welcome back for the second half of this exciting and surprising game up until now. Mission against Eastern Ontario. Quite a nice game. Great saves by both goalies and great plays. There's a lot of discipline. I didn't see a lot of penalties if we compare to the game a little bit earlier on against Atlantic Attack and Rive Sud. So both teams are managing to stay out of the penalty box a lot, but great game up until now.
Absolutely. And for those who are just tuning in, Ringette, in this Ringette Hub right now, so the NRL, the National Ringette League, organizes their season games in hubs, so multiple games in a weekend mostly, to save on travel time and cost, because a lot of these athletes are mothers, have families and studies and work, so to save on the cost and the travel time, they regroup this as tournament-style hub weekends with about 3 to 4 games being played, which can be very hard on the body as well. As you can see today, 2 games were played already this morning by all of these teams that we're saying right now. So we have every week, couple of weekends in the eastern and the western side, we have hubs. So the NRL is composed of 14 teams, 7 in the east and 7 in the west. So in the east we have the Cambridge Turbos, Waterloo Wildfire, Eastern Ontario Capitals, Gatineau Fusion, Montreal Mission, Rive Sud Révolution and Atlantic Attack. And over to the west side we have the BC Thunder, Rocky Mountain Rage, Calgary Wrath, Edmonton Rush, and we also have Edmonton Wham, Saskatchewan Heat, and Manitoba Herd. So a lot of teams competing here to go to the championship and claim that title, which previously is claimed by Montreal Mission last season, 2024-2025.
Yes. The new NRL team this year is?
This year, so we have the Eastern Ontario Capitals who have changed their team. So we're going to be flashing back into 1979 of some Ringette archives that the broadcast team have for us here. We'll see the difference from what we're seeing today and to seeing what we see in 1976.
Ringette is a Canadian game designed exclusively for girls. Basically, it is played on ice with a ring and a bladeless stick. It was invented in Ontario in the mid-1960s and ever since has been soaring in popularity. Today, there are between 50 and 60,000 girls in Canada who play Ringette, and 350 of those gathered here in Winnipeg for the first ever Canadian Championships. 16-year-old Lisa Lowe has been playing Ringette for 9 years. She is a center for a team from Ajax, Ontario. Tell me how you got started in Ringette 9 years ago.
When I had to go undercover, I was supposed to say I was 8 years old, but I really wasn't, so that's how I started.
And Lisa finished this game with 1 goal and 1 assist. In the second period, Ontario outscored Manitoba 5-3 to win 8-6.
I hope it goes in the history books. I'll probably remember it for the rest of my life. I'll probably tell it to my grandchildren.
So we saw a lot of nice vintage videos from back in the time. You can see the evolution of the sport going back to, the padding, up to the skates, up to the techniques, and in some videos had no Ringette lines even on the ice. So,
which is a key component, too, of
yes.
Ringette. We mentioned the blue lines having to make that pass, but that red line is significant to the gameplay and strategy.
We didn't see on the videos if they had shot clocks, though.
I think they mentioned it in the broadcast earlier,
okay.
That there were shot clocks, but it wasn't as significant or broadcasted the way it is with 2 monitors on each side of the ice for the players to see. And you mentioned the equipment. The equipment's not the same. We're talking about visors and triangular grills from your classic square that you see with the hockey players. And not to mention also the mental preparation and the physical preparation to compete today in Ringette, how extraordinary it has evolved over the years, and the players, how competitive and more competitive it's becoming. And it's great to see how the sport is growing.
For people at home that are wondering why the grills on the Ringette helmets are crossed, it's for not the end of the stick that can poke through it. So if you would have ordinary grills like in hockey, the end of the stick can go right through them. So that's why goalies and players have to have these specific grills.
For player safety.
Yeah. So we're going back on the ice. Eastern Ontario that are really, really, I think, surprising. Montreal Mission up until now score 3-2 for the Mission.
And there's nothing like a fresh, clean ice to start back this period and have the possession of the ring to fight back and get back the lead.
The quality of the ice in this arena is really, really, really nice.
It's beautiful, especially with the atmosphere and the fans filling up the crowd here, the stands. Sorry, looking for those words again.
So we're back with, we got a goalie change on Mission side. We went back with Goodell. So we're splitting. Nice low shot by number 68, Miyatange, one of the rookies. Not a hard shot, a nice soft, soft shot. So we got like a rookie line here.
Oh, and it was far left post. Those are very hard for goaltenders to stop.
Yeah.
Even when they get down into the butterfly position on the ice, it's still just high enough, tough to extend their blocker or mitt to block that shot.
Going back, 4-2 the score early in this third period. Montreal Mission in the middle. Back to number 3, Viola. Viola, long pass looking for Aubin. Intercepted by Eastern Ontario. Eastern Ontario grabbing up some speed, looking at their options in the middle of the ice. Looking. A little bump here. No penalty on the play. Number 9, Cooper, always with the ring. Viola right on her back. Nice pass right in the middle on the back shot.
And
nice save by Trudel.
Great ring control right now by Eastern Ontario. Despite the kerfuffle here that happened, they were able to bring that back into the offensive zone.
Back to Cooper. Cooper with the ring. 15 seconds left on the shot clock. Low shot. Missed the net by a few inches on the right side of Trudel. Perrault looking. Shot for the reset. Going back the other way with Zoe. Aubin. Aubin to Lessard. Lessard, nice soft pass. Back to the captain, Julie Blanchette. Blanchette. Fresh legs on the ice for the Mission. 16 seconds left on the shot clock. Pass through the slot. Lessard back with the ring. Bouncing ring. Eastern Ontario. Back pass.
Open net. Ready for Blanchette. Couldn't quite spear it.
Another nice play. The goalie throws herself. Pelisek, but...
So, unfortunately here, Eastern Ontario did pass in the goaltender crease. So there was a delay, 5-second delay there going down. Because the ring was still in Montreal possession, we call those free shots. Between lingo, between players, a free shot, because we know if we shoot on the goalie and it touches them and they keep control, well, essentially the ring comes back to us for a free pass, as we can see right now.
So we're going back with Blanchette. To Lessard. Soft pass back to Vivier that missed the ring. Going back in the middle of the ice. Next goal can hurt Eastern Ontario that has still great momentum. Going back the other way. Number 4, Lessard pivoting. Coming back. The number 99, Blanchette. Blanchette looking at her option.
Far left post.
Wow.
Is that her second goal of the game? Third goal, sorry?
I think so. I'm not too sure. What an awesome goal. That's just a precision goal. Unbelievable by Julie
You can tell she's been doing this for a while.
Oh, yeah.
So Eastern Ontario doesn't want to lose motivation here. They have to keep going. And here's the replay, and what a beautiful shot from Blanchette.
Nice soft shot. So going back the other way with Eastern Ontario, 5-2 the score. 2 quick goals by the Mission in the beginning of this third period. Number 3 passes Eastern Ontario with the ring. 8 seconds already left on the shot clock. going in the middle to number 3. Risbud. 30 seconds has passed by. It's going to go back to the goalie, Trudel. Trudel, which is one of the, what can I say, shortest goalies in the NRL. Battling in front of the bench of Eastern Ontario. We're back with the ring. 20 seconds left on the shot clock. 5-2, always a score. And this beautiful arena Sylvio Mantha. Ontario always with the ring. We're going with some line changes. Nice pass here. Hard shot. Nice save by Trudel through the traffic.
She stays out of the goalie crease there. Number 8, Montreal Mission. Fantastic job.
Back pass here to number 14, to Eastern Ontario in the slot. Left alone.
The surprise
Going
element.
back. Number 17 crashing through a triangle. Wins the battle, still with the ring.
Oh, beautiful save.
Great save by Trudel. Going back. Shot blocked by number 8.
Montreal's going to want to be careful there, defending off at the center position. You don't want to be standing still with your 2 feet in break. You want to stay in movement because at the moment they're coming in, it's going to be a tougher time to defend.
We're going to have a penalty here against Eastern Ontario. Back to Nagy, number 9, taking her time. The goalie, Nagy, on the backhand, and the goalie was left all alone.
So because that goal was scored during a delay call, it will cancel the penalty, but it will still be listed.
So Nagy here that's coming in the slot, takes her time. Great backhand shot on the blocker side of Pelisek, and 6-2. So I don't know what the adjustments have been made in the locker room for the Mission, but I think the message passed.
But they're unstoppable right now, and they're driving the net. And it's great to see once again the rookies doing veteran moves, taking the time to evaluate the situation, not looking for the quick shot, knowing that they're going to have 4 in with the goaltender being pulled for the delay penalty, but then had the opportunity with the open space and to score.
Yep, just like that. 6-2 for the Mission. So the key on the Ontario side is going to be to keep their heads up and just keep on working hard, close the gap. Never know, like we were saying often today, Ringette is a very high-speed scoring game, so anything can still happen. What a pass through the slot of Trudel, but the 30 seconds of the shot clock went through, so ring goes back to Trudel, that gives it back to number 10, Blanchard. Blanchard picking up speed in the middle of the ice.
Oh, and she's right on the blue line, and she cannot play that ring. As she touched it before, it completely crossed, so she has to wait for a teammate to recuperate that ring.
Blanchard with the ring, taking her time. Already 10 seconds left on the shot clock. Back to number 91 with the back pass. Blanchard, hard shot, going for the top net, missed the net, so it's going to go back to the goalie, Pelisek.
Great job for Eastern Ontario. And I'm loving what I'm seeing on the bench for Eastern Ontario. All the forwards are standing up. They know they want to be ready. They want, as soon as there's a line change, they're going to step out on the ice, and they need to capitalize on every opportunity they have here left in these 2 periods.
Long pass here, Ontario. Nice shot. Hard save by Trudel. Got a stoppage of play here. Ring's going to go back to Eastern Ontario.
So here the violation, a 4th player entered the N3N line for Montreal. So despite not playing the ring or interfering directly the play, it's still a violation, and the ring becomes to Eastern Ontario.
Ontario with the ring. Back to number 13. Ontario looking for a quick goal here.
Beautiful.
Hard shot, passes over the...
Just rolled over there.
Yeah. Nice save by Trudel, but flipped over the net.
You saw what number 16 tried to do on Julie Blanchette. Kind of a basketball-style play where you put your 2 feet stuck to the ground, you try not to move, and the winger will try to capitalize on that, making Julie step into the block, as we call it, and then try to enter that triangle to get that open space shot.
Ontario looking for a hole through the defense. Ontario with the wing. Nice pass right in front of Trudel. All alone.
Crease violation, and it just trickled over the line there.
Trudel with the ring, gives it back. The Blanchette, the captain, which loses it. Intercepted by Ontario. Ring in the front of the bench. Ontario with the ring. Nice play here by number 27. Going around the net, 19 seconds on the shot clock. Back to...
And great job keeping her feet moving, coming into the zone. You want to stay in movement, and that's the best way to stay open and to defend your ring possession.
Skip. Nice soft pass to Vivier. Back to Blanchette. Back to Vivier. Vivier loses the ring. Oh, we went on both sides. The ref saw it.
Unfortunately, couldn't quite keep it to the line, and that will go back to Ring Montreal. So the ring will always be placed in around the area where the stoppage of play is. So in this case, because it was still in the offensive zone for Montreal and it had not crossed completely to the neutral zone, the ring will be free passed into the offensive zone for Montreal.
Mission with the ring. Back to Nagy. Nagy loses the ring, gives it back. The number 68, Tanguy. Got a stoppage of play. We're going to have a penalty here against
Eastern Ontario for interference. So what happened here? Is it going to be Eastern Ontario? It's not. I'm unsure here. Okay, so it's going to be Montreal penalty. So Montreal seems to disagree with the call because I believe what happened is that Séguin played the player in the zone, in her offensive zone, then created a 4-in. So because it interfered with the play directly, it becomes a penalty.
So we got McDougall at the face-off circle.
So because the penalty was called in the defensive zone of Eastern Ontario, they get offensive advantage zone with a free pass here in the face-off circle. So quick reminder, 5 seconds to make that pass. Only one player can be in that zone and make it to her teammates. So the clock has not started yet. So it seems it's going to be 4-on-4 after all. So both Montreal and Eastern Ontario are going to have a penalty here. I did not quite catch the second call here, but needless to say, it is going to be an even matchup. So you can see here the players are trying to screen the goaltender, maybe looking for a shot right off the face-off. And if not, they go for the nice and simple pass off to the boards for an easy control to set up for a more dynamic offensive play.
We're going back on the ice, number 14 from Eastern Ontario. Looking to who to pass there. Nice interception by number 25, but we touched the ring on both sides, so it's going to go back. Ontario.
So it becomes a bit of a judgment call for the referee. So because Brittany Lanouette had played the ring on the other side, but the Ontario team did not quite play the ring once it crossed. Brittany Lanouette then tried to play the ring, but the referee called it, no, it has not been judged yet, controlled or attempted by Eastern Ontario.
Ontario with the ring. Oh, crashes right through Trudel. He passed in the crease, so it's going to go back to the goalie, but nice effort here from Eastern Ontario. Gives the ring back to Trudel. Trudel looking at her options, gives it back.
McDougall using her speed and size to really drive the net there.
Blanchard crashing the net on the backhand. Easy save for the goalie. Engel was cut on this shot. So the goalie keeps it, and we're going to go back with the mission, with the ring.
A lot of crease violations going on in this game so far. So that means that defensively they're putting a lot of pressure on the offensive team, or even on the other side, the offensive team's putting a lot of pressure on the defensive team to crash on their own goaltender. So that's a great strategy as an offensive team to really, squeeze those defenders to kind of use them as a screen as well and have all that open space at the top.
Bring back with Nagy. Nagy taking her time. shot blocked by the defense of Eastern Ontario. Intercepted. We're giving it back. De Blanchard looking for Trudel. Intercepted. We're going back the other way. 1 minute left on the 4-on-4 by Perrault. Perrault. Ring that's bouncing into the zone. Back to Eastern Ontario to Howard. Howard is back to number 10. Cycling, taking her time. Got fresh legs on the ice for the Mission. Number 10 with the no-look pass, intercepted. Going back the other way, Trudel, nice save. Trudel, that's been perfect up until now. No goals allowed in her first period of play. Blanchette, back pass. De Blanchard. Blanchard on the wing. Going around the net, 17 seconds left on the 4-on-4. Blanchard gives back to the captain, Blanchette. Blanchette looking for her options. Gives the ring back to number 91, Brûlé, who has already 2 goals in this game. Nice glove save by Pelisek.
5-on-5, full strength for both teams.
Intercepted, going back to Blanchette. Blanchette, long cross pass to Brûlé. Oh, nice. Oh,
and
what
she gets
play.
her hat trick. Fantastic patience and way to fight off that defender with a couple of dekes and using her ability to skate, break, and kind of regain that control to have the momentum to shoot. So here you see
goalie that's absolutely alone here against Brûlé. Buries the goal, and 7-2 the score. So a lot of adjustments have been made from the Mission.
Seems to be working out in their favor right now.
Going back the other way, Eastern Ontario. Through the slot, crashing the net. Nice pass. We're looking for a number 9, Hooper. Intercepted by Blanchette. Blanchette to Vivier. Vivier, one of the rookies. Vivier, nice pass to number 21, Aubin. Aubin caught it deep in the zone. To Vivier. Gives back the ring to Viola. Pass that's been cut. Intercepted by Eastern Ontario. Looking at all their options. In the middle of the ice. Bad pass there. Intercepted by Blanchette. Blanchette gives it back to Duquette. Duquette, soft pass.
A little slingshot style there.
Deep in the zone. Back to Vivier. So, Pelisek gives the ring back, intercepted. So,
miscommunication there.
Yeah. Ontario that's playing a little bit softly now since a few minutes.
You can see the level of energy kind of dropping down. They had a game this morning and playing a team that's driving so much the net right now offensively from Montreal.
Exactly.
It becomes tough to defend and to keep that that energy in their legs and the cardio.
Back with Eastern Ontario. Deep in the zone.
Still plenty of time for Eastern Ontario with a minute 30 to go in the third period and another 13 minutes afterwards.
Ontario looking at her option in the middle of the ice. The number 14. Looking back to number 3, 7 seconds on the shot clock. We're approaching the last minute of play in this third period. A hard shot, nice save. Trudel that's looking for the ring. That was like
that was close for a 5-second violation, but she snuck it out just in time.
Ice off and the goalie get up there. And the ring rolls right into the net.
Beautiful goal by Eastern Ontario. And talk about the pass. Nice pass to the corner and no hesitation to shoot on net and goal for Eastern Ontario.
Great goal by Anjali Risbud.
Gives some energy back to Eastern Ontario. And look at this beautiful pass right here down to the corner. And no hesitation, that timing to get it towards the net. Beautiful. And you can see how excited she is. And they need to build up that excitement right now.
Exactly.
And we said it before, it goes fast, Ringette. The fast pace, the 30 seconds, the passing at the blue lines. So they need to continue building on this goal and this momentum if they want to stay in this game.
Another quick goal by Eastern Ontario could change a lot of stuff. So 7-3, 40 seconds left in this third period. Blanchard passing the ring. Back to Blanchard.
That
shots,
skating ability of Emily Brûlé, just incredible how she just maneuvers around all these defenders.
Oh, yeah. Eastern Ontario with the ring in the middle of the ice. Howard.
Nice support pass to the defender. We encourage those things as coaches. You want the defensive to, really support the offensive relancement that we say in French.
Nagy with the ring. Passes back to Brûlé, number 91. Oh, Brûlé all alone in front of the net.
Looking for the Bobby Orr style.
Crashing the net, but passed in the crease, so they couldn't touch the ring for 5 seconds. Back to Eastern Ontario, and just like that, it's the end of the third period. The score, 7-3.
And still plenty of time for Eastern Ontario to bounce back. I mean, we saw how many goals were scored by Montreal in this period. There's nothing preventing Eastern Ontario to do the same thing. They just got to regroup and keep it together and save the energy. So, here are a couple of replays of this first period of the second half. A little chat there going on between the players there. I guess they're having just as much fun as we are tonight, so how about that? Beautiful far left side goal here. Like again, we mentioned it in the Rive Sud and Atlantic game, trying shots from every zone of the offensive zone. I think that's where you can capitalize as much as possible, try the goalie, test them, and then you can build off that throughout the season when you play them again, right?
Yeah,
so you kind of find, the good spots to shoot at. Again, they're chit-chatting here, a lot of chit-chat between the players, and you know what? Communication is key, right? So you can see with Montreal that kind of energy they have, and also the trust in the defensive, how they rotate, and they know that if they're going to put some pressure on the offensive team attacking, they know that their teammate is going to backfill that space that they left open. So, you can tell that they work hard on this, and they do a really good job to make sure that communication is clear and that trust is very, very strong.
So we're going back with the mission. Blanchard with the ring. Long pass there, tipped away by Eastern Ontario, intercepted by Lasalle. Eastern Ontario player that blows a tire right in the middle of the ice here. Nice pass from Vivier, nice touch pass. We're going for the rebound. Vivier always with the ring. Back to Blanchette. Blanchette looking at all our options. In the middle, Lasalle doing a little 180.
A little spinorama action there going on.
So intercepted by Vivier. Vivier 2 against 1.
Good patience.
Going around the net.
You want to use that control. We have 30 seconds left. 30 seconds is a lot of time, right? So you want to play that clock. You want to round it down, especially when you have a lead right now.
Back to Tanguay. Squeaks right between the legs. Tanguay that was crashing the net hard here.
So nice goal here by number 68, Montreal Mission. That patience, once again, just try to drive to the net and cut in that open space the defender left between the net and herself. You don't want to give those gaps, making it hard to defend for the goaltender after.
They're always trying to move the goalie from left to right. When they move, their pads open up and the hole. That's exactly what happened over here. All alone, number 31, nice shot. Nice save by Trudel in the middle of the ice.
Oh, and it will be considered a violation for touching the ring on both sides without gaining actual possession. So I just want to take a quick second here to thank you, thank you, the viewers for being with us tonight, and also our sponsors, the Government of Canada, Gatorade, Sportsplay, Athena Ringette, and all of the team sponsors right now. And a big thank you to ISI Live Broadcast for providing us with this beautiful broadcast here tonight and this weekend.
Going back in the action, 8-3, the score here. Intercepted by the Mission. We're going to go maybe with a breakaway. We're playing with the goalie. Oh, pass. Did we pass? Nagy all alone. Oh, what a save. We moved the net, so we're going to have to...
What athleticism by the goaltender, but it seemed like it might have not been comfortable.
I hope she'll be all right, because I think the other goalie was a little bit injured already. So, seems okay.
Brittany Lanuette, too, with some little hockey action there, just tapping the ring to gain control and to settle the ring down.
Back to Tanguy. Tanguy looking at all her options. Tanguy, long pass to Nagy. Nagy with the ring. Going hard. Back to Tanguy. Back to Nagy. Falling hard. Lanuette. 7 seconds left on the shot clock. We're looking for all our options. Low shot. We missed the net. Intercepted by Eastern Ontario. Nice defensive pressure. Going back.
Great
3 against 2. Oh!
Wow.
Quick play here.
Great forechecking by Montreal. Being relentless. Not letting up despite the score here.
In the back of the net. Passing to number 10.
Triangle very wide here for Eastern Ontario, desperately trying to get the ring back to gain that offensive attack.
Nice little soft shot by Brûlé that missed by a few inches on the left side of the goalie. So the ring's going to go back to her. Looking at her options, a lot of pressure by Mission deep in the zone. We're going back the other way. Ontario with the ring. Long pass to number 6. Eastern Ontario with the ring. Gives back to number 23. A.B. Mason.
Trying that screen shot there using the defender of Montreal.
So the shot clock's going to go off. And the ring's going to go back to Trudel, the goalie.
Montreal really slowing the play down for Eastern Ontario, killing that time for them to settle down into the offensive zone, which makes it much easier for them to gain possession back.
Blanchard with the ring. Gives back to Brûlé. Viola, 1 against 1. Nice. Oh, nice save here. Passed in the circle. So it's going to go back to the Mission. So the tempo that's a little bit on and off in this last period. Mission is just trying to control the time.
Again, the team of Eastern Ontario all standing up, trying to get that energy back onto the ice and cheer on their teammates here.
In the back of the net, picking up some speed there. Émilie Brûlé looking. Oh, crashes through the defense. Oh my God. Went through the defense like hot knife and butter, and I mean it was like
it was very smooth.
No, it was very smooth, and why it went right through there.
And again, the patience of taking the shot and being confident in her positioning. As you can see here, she's waiting for that gap and waiting for them to pinch in, and gives her just enough space because she thinks she's going for the pass there down in the corner.
Exactly.
And the goaltender of Eastern Ontario was ready for that quick one-timer shot, but unfortunately, Brûlé went for the shot herself.
What's fun to see is on the Ontario side, all the coaches are smiling. The players are tapping on themselves. It's not there's nothing negative. It's like a learning process, I think, for Ontario. And you learn when you play against the best, and that's what's happening now.
Absolutely. And who else than Montreal Mission, last year's 2024-2025 champions of Ringette last year?
So it's going to go back to Trudel, the goalie. To Blanchard, sorry. Intercepted by Eastern Ontario.
So it will not be a violation as it was chipped off of Montreal. So she was able to play that ring, Eastern Ontario. So this time they won't be calling their goaltender out. Before they were.
Ontario with the ring. Nice back pass to number 11. Shot. Low blocked. Another nice defensive play by the Mission there. 2 shots that have been blocked.
Absolutely.
By Ontario.
Oh, interesting. Okay. So this is the move it or lose it rule.
Yes.
So in order to keep that ring possession, you need to be driving the ring. You need to be the second one to try to take control back. If not, it will go to the other team.
Aubin to Blanchette. Blanchette. Nice pass. The number 25, Lenouette. Brittany Lenouette leaves back. The Tanguay. 7 seconds left on the shot clock. Nice right pad save by the goalie. Balding in front of the net. Nagy with the ring. Looking to who to pass.
Montreal absolutely ruthless with their forechecking here to gain back possession.
Nagy back to Lenouette. Lenouette all alone. Backhand. Nice save by the goalie. Pelisic gives the ring back, intercepted by Lenouette, and we passed in the circle. It's going to go back to the goalie of Eastern Ontario. 7 minutes and 13 seconds left in this game. The score always 9-3 for Montreal Mission after a first half that's been a great first half, and the second half not as easy for Eastern Ontario. A lot of adjustments have been made from the Mission.
And it will be a penalty for Montreal, I believe, here. Again, 6 minutes, almost 7 minutes to go in this period. Plenty of time for Eastern Ontario to really get back into this. So they really need to use this power play here to gain one more goal and just one play by play.
Exactly.
Right? You want to take it one
finish
one
on
shift
a
at
high
time.
note.
Exactly.
We're passing well the ring here on Eastern Ontario. Back to number 14. Pass has been cut off by the Mission. The goalie's coming back quickly. Inner net. Long, hard pass. The number 91, Brûlé. Cross pass. Oh, my God.
Beautiful bar down shot.
And the shot
point.
was far away.
And that pass, too. Again, the passing on this team. Strong, hard passes. And let's take a look at this replay coming up here.
Blanchard with an absolute laser beam from about 25 feet away.
And what a game for Emily Brûlé tonight.
Oh, yeah. Awesome game.
So for those who are just tuning in, it's Montreal Mission 10 in black, and then we have Eastern Ontario with 3 goals in the beige color.
Going back with Blanchard. He's back to Brûlé. Brûlé looking at her options. Gives back to Blanchard. Blanchard, nice little back soft pass there. To Brûlé. Brûlé battling. All alone, 1 against 1. Looking for options. They're intercepted by Eastern Ontario. That's not letting go this game. Crashing the net. Nice defense play there. Trudel that didn't leave 1 goal until now, right?
I believe so.
Nothing passed
Since
through
the start,
the
yeah.
loop. Blanchette. Nice pass to Seguin. Seguin, cross pass. To Aubin. Aubin taking her time there, 10-3. 40 seconds left on the power play to Eastern Ontario. Aubin, 6 seconds left on the shot clock. All alone. To Blanchette. Blanchette still with the ring. Reset is done. To Trudel. Trudel taking her time. Coming back. To Blanchette. Blanchette. 14 seconds left on the penalty. Long hard pass deep in the zone to number 72, Trudel. Trudel, and after shot, back pass. Nice save. The angle was close, but nice save by Eastern Ontario goalie. Long pass deep in the Mission zone. 4:39 left. Eastern Ontario. Oh, nice save. A nice kick save by Trudel. Dell, that's goalie. She has a lot of confidence in her play.
Absolutely.
Can feel it. Going back, Eastern Ontario with the ring. We're approaching the last 4 minutes of play. 5 against 5. First day in this Montreal hub. The beautiful town of Montreal. LaSalle gives back to Vivier. Vivier going around the net. Vivier taking her time. Soft back pass. Nice shot here by number 68, Mia Tanguay. Both sides aren't stopping to play there. We still want to score goals on both sides. Intercepted by Vivier. Gives back to Juliette LaSalle. LaSalle.
Good second effort there by Vivier to keep pressuring and to keep forechecking and gain back that possession.
LaSalle with the ring. Vivier in front of the net. LaSalle drops back to Tanguay. Tanguay, 11 seconds left on the shot clock. The reset is good. Ontario with the ring. Going back the other way. We're approaching the last 3 minutes of play.
Montreal with the ring. Trying to calm the play down while they make some line changes. I believe there's going to be a delayed penalty here for Eastern Ontario. So they pulled the goaltender from Montreal so they can enter 4 in now in this zone. And the whistle will be blown here for a stoppage of play. And let's see what the penalty is here. You can hear the fans cheering from the stands, the kids wearing their favorite jerseys of their local teams and cheering on the Montreal Mission and Eastern Ontario. So there seems to be some confusion as to who has the penalty right now. And it will be served by number 6. So a quick thank you to all our viewers being here tonight and watching from all across the world and locally as well, and the fans are here. Huge thank you, and thank you to also All Women Sports Network for allowing this broadcast to happen and to be shared with you guys and to promote this beautiful sport called Ringette. And what a shot by Blanchard again. And the passing has been incredible for Montreal Mission here. The energy and the connection they have, you can tell it's been, despite being a young team, the connection they have. So Lanouette here pulling the defender really low as well as the center, giving all that open space above for Blanchard to rip one past the goaltender. Eastern Ontario passes it down to the zone. Montreal Mission will capitalize on that. Good forechecking by Eastern Ontario, not giving much space, but they will break out Montreal into the neutral zone here. Blanchard doesn't quite connect with Lanouette. It'll be Eastern Ontario, but Blanchard and Lanouette gaining real fast. Woo! Lots of action going on here, and it's a goal. Incredible. Lots going on here in this in these last few seconds. And a great second effort, like despite not spearing that ring, the girls went directly to forechecking and said, no, we need to get that ring back. And let's see the replay here. Once again, patience and to take the time to look and go for the shot after. So that would be the third goal for Blanchard tonight. Eastern Ontario looking for the pass into the offensive zone. Going in towards the boards. Goes around the net looking for a pass. Looking for a pass up top. Back pass to the corner, doesn't quite connect. You hear the goaltender sounding off her stick to signal a reset to her teammates. Montreal will regain control again. Back pass off to the boards to Blanchette. Breaking out to Brûlé, sneaking another pass towards the boards to Blanchette, and she will try to calm this one, but unfortunately she'll trip up. And Eastern Ontario will gain that possession back and try to break out here into the neutral zone. Eastern Ontario breaking in to the offensive zone here. Coming off the top, ripping a shot, just goes wide with 40 seconds left to go to the fourth period. Trying to use the block play here, doesn't quite make it, and well defended by the centerman here. And what control and skate technique to kind of push back that ring in front of you so you can pick it right after and try for the shot. Good play, Eastern Ontario. And there will be another call, and it would be body checking, I believe. So 25 seconds left to go in this game. It's 12-3. 12 goals for Montreal in black and 3 goals for Eastern Ontario in beige. And here's the replay on the penalty that just occurred here. So once again, you see the arms extended on number 17. When you do want to go forechecking, you want to keep those hands close to the body and not give that much space, and you want to guide her rather than kind of push her off, and you don't want to have that arm movement going on there, and that's where you can get caught with the penalty. Montreal with control of the ring. Pacing themselves because there's less than 30 seconds to go, so the shot clock will stop because there's not much time in this third period. You can hear the goaltender signaling the teammates that there's less than 3 seconds to go. And that will be all, folks. A 12-3 victory for Montreal Mission here in black. A home win. Undefeated today with 2 big victories this morning against Atlantic Attack and now against Eastern Ontario. Big game for both these players here. 2 games played by each team, and they're looking to rest up tonight and reset for tomorrow's 2 games. So traditionally, both teams will gather at center ice for the traditional handshake, a sign of sportsmanship here every game. And you can hear the fans cheering on the Montreal Mission here for a fantastic performance. And 2 hat tricks, one by Blanchard and one from Émilie Brûlé. Such a beautiful game there that they had. And talk about the precision of Julie Blanchet with her 2 shots. Fantastic gameplay going on here. And the referees also getting the handshake, and we thank them for their fantastic work. So the teams will step off the ice here, and we'll be joining Louis soon for a couple of interviews with Eastern Ontario. And fantastic show up tonight in the stands. The kids, the families, the friends, and all across the world here tuning in on the all-women's sports network. And fantastic job once again by our partners here, ISI Live Broadcast. Like fantastic setup here. All right. Fantastic. So we're going to soon tune in with Louis here for a quick interview with a player from Eastern Ontario. Louis, to you.
Bonjour, nous sommes ici avec Alyssa Perrault, le numéro 8 de Eastern Ontario. Bonjour Alyssa, ça va bien?
Oui, toi?
Ça va bien. Peux-tu nous passer un petit peu à travers le match du début jusqu'à la fin?
Ben, on était dans le match la première demi, puis là, c'est comme les pénalités nous ont fait, puis ouais, je sais pas. C'était une longue joute.
C'est une longue joute. Ouais. Alyssa, t'es une des 5 recrues dans l'équipe. Tu peux-tu me parler un petit peu de ta transition du 2A à la Ligue nationale? Comment que ça se passe pour toi?
Ben, j'ai joué comme AP avec les Eastern Ontario Capitals l'année passée. Alors, j'ai un peu d'expérience dans le comme LNR, mais il n'y a pas de trop. Mais c'est vraiment une expérience comme bon pour moi parce que j'aime jouer avec les filles qui sont plus vieux, puis ont beaucoup d'expérience. Puis comme jouer avec les filles qui ont joué l'équipe Canada, c'est vraiment, vraiment cool.
Super. Pendant tout le match, là, même si c'était parfois plus difficile, on voyait sur le banc comment est-ce que toutes les filles vous encourageaient, ça tape, on s'amuse. comment de votre côté vous restez motivé pendant, on a vu, vous aviez peut-être un dur début de saison un petit peu. Comment est-ce qu'on réussit à se garder motivé pendant un match?
C'est vraiment difficile, mais à l'aide des coéquipiers, c'est bon parce qu'on nous aide tous ensemble. Puis juste comme nous motiver ensemble, ça nous aide beaucoup.
Bon. Ben, je te remercie beaucoup, Alison, puis bonne fin de saison. Merci beaucoup.
Merci.
Back to you.
All right, so welcome back, everyone, and thank you, Louis, for that interview. So here are a couple of the highlight reels of today's game. Some beautiful goals from Montreal here, and Eastern Ontario still battling it throughout the game, keeping it tight, and Montreal Mission made the adjustments they needed to really capitalize. So this will be all for us tonight. We had a wonderful time with all of you. Thank you for being with us, and thanks to all our sponsors here and our setup with the ISI live broadcast, and you, the fans, for being here. Have a fantastic evening, and stay tuned for more Ringette show to come. Have a great night.